It's 6 p.m.
Yes, the
Somehow.
witching hour.
The pitching hour.
The pidging hour. That's a thing now.
Yeah.
So like is it just me or do you get the feeling that this thing is heading towards some sort of huge Macbeth thing where just everyone is gonna die? Or is that Hamlet? Is that also Macbeth? I don't know.
What?
It's a Hamlet thing where everyone dies.
What? No.
Huh?
No.
That's not what happens in Macbeth?
No.
Oh, well, I mixed them up. Hamlet. I feel like it's heading towards some sort of Hamlet thing where like everyone's gonna die.
Does everyone die in Hamlet?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't recall. I've seen Macbeth. I don't think I've ever actually seen all of Hamlet.
Hamlet ends with pretty much everyone dying.
Huh, okay.
I feel like we're heading there now. Because, like, Sakuya made it out alive here, but Yuya ate shit. And Shell ate shit. Mm-hmm. And with the way the story is going, I do not see Shu making it out alive of this. Like, he has to die.
I can't believe you just spoiled Hamlet for me.
It's like 500 years old. It's past the expiration date.
No excuse.
Spoilers have expiration date.
No, they don't. People still get upset about Star Wars A New Hope spoilers.
I remember like one guy talking about how someone got upset at him for spoiling Titanic. And
like about the part where the ship sinks?
Yeah.
Or the part where Leo...
the ship.
The thing that happens to Leonardo DiCaprio in the end of the movie.
The part where the ship sinks.
Oh.
And she was like, wow, thanks. Thanks for spoiling the entire movie for me.
That was sarcasm, right?
No, it's like the actual thing. But like, okay, Yuya's dead. Shell is dead. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna assume there's no way that Shu makes it out alive. He can't. Someone has to fucking kill that guy. So Shu is outie as well. And I know that there is another Hatoful game, right? Mm-hmm. There is a follow-up game. I'm not sure.
Isn't it a prequel?
Exactly. I'm not sure if we're going to play it. We're not going to play it immediately, but we might jump back into the pigeonhole sometime later in the future. But I know that there is another Hatoful game, and that's a prequel, which also lends credence to the fact that it's not a sequel because everyone fucking dies.
Who knows?
We'll find out. It's 6 p.m.
I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. I'm sorry, it's just such a funny sentence. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement?
Ooh, it's Mr. Lewan.
Hey, why is there no...
music?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes there isn't. Certainly not one that appears on the official plans. But maybe.
Under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete.
Oh yeah, we saw that big concrete wall where there was supposed to be like a flight of stairs.
Mm.
It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there.
But if whatever is in there is so dangerous or secret or whatever, wouldn't it make sense for them to patch that one up as well?
You'd think. Or just if it's... just because it's a big secret.
On the other hand, little story. Do you... So, my previous line of work...
Yeah.
My company was building a completely new manufacturing facility right next to the one we already had.
Mm-hmm.
And I was involved in that. And that was on top of Vienna's...
oldest Indian burial ground.
No. One of our subway lines. So it was over a subway tunnel, which is just... doable, but we had to work with the Wiener Linien, so the Vienna like, you know, public transport.
Right, there's zoning laws and shit.
Yeah, zoning and just don't build too close to this. We had to come up with like a measuring system, like all kinds of prisms and whatnot in these prisms and lasers in the tunnels to make sure they don't move, right?
Uh-huh.
So as a part of that, we got their plans of the other installations that they had around these tunnels, so we don't like hit any of those.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, we also did surveys and stuff. You'd be amazed how much stuff they'd built into there that they just forgot about that never made it into the plans. That was such a problem. Where it's like, what's this thing we found? I don't know either. Is it important? Not sure. And then it takes so much digging and like talking to people. And it's like, what is this? Oh, actually, it's kind of important. Okay, we need to figure out what to do about that. So you know what?
This is Hobonia. It is where all the homeless people have created a civilization for themselves. Mm-hmm. We don't know exactly where the borders of Hobonia are. We know to an extent. So we try to avoid the tunnels in this sector.
No, it was stuff like water drains and whatnot. So it wasn't actual like buildings you could go into, but yeah. But keeping that in mind.
Yeah, it might be shit that no one knows about.
Honestly, like if your project of construction gets big enough, you just lose track. Sort of.
Well, and if Shu is a evil mastermind who has like a secret underground dungeon, he obviously needs some way to access his secret underground lair.
True.
Is there anywhere you might have missed something?
Missed something or forgotten something? Yes. Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh. That's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. Yeah, that's where my mind was going.
The library.
The library. And the chronology and the medical records. Uh-huh.
Well, since we know that Nageki started the fire in like the medical center.
Uh-huh.
But his ghost is in the library.
Yeah.
So maybe the library is connected to the medical center. Oh.
I'd like to talk to Nageki again.
Please no. You thought of something?
Yeah, I need to go check. Also, where's Sakuya? Sakuya? Good.
Yeah, there he is. He's a bit somber because his brother just died.
He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels.
So in this timeline, has his mother died or is his mother still alive?
No, I think he's talking about Shell.
Oh.
Better to leave him alone.
Oh, well. Yeah, I think in this timeline, Ryota's mother is still alive.
Oi.
Dot.
He looks different, doesn't he?
No, that's Nageki.
That's just my bad memory, I guess. I know. I'm worried about it too.
Are ya? About what? What is
You're
there? What is
fading again. That's Shell.
Oh, the blue light of Shell.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're fading again. Where are you?
Oh, it is the ghost of Shell.
Nageki, there you are. What is it?
I love it.
I found out a lot about the school and about you.
You're a ghost. You're fucking dead, man.
So I hate to break this to you, but you're kind of dead. I see.
The cat's out of the bag.
And out of the cinemas.
Hey, the cat is out of the cinemas. Holy shit, what a flop.
Yeah.
God damn.
I suppose you know who I am then?
Cats made $27 million on a budget of $95 million, and that's not counting advertising and marketing.
Yeah, but that's like, I know the most important market for them is like, you know, the, how do they call it, the home market or the national or whatever, like...
What, like DVD sales or shit?
No.
The domestic market.
Yeah, that word. I was looking for domestic, home, domestic, same shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if it's gonna break even, like...
It's not.
But you forget how weird the Japanese are about cats.
No, it's not. Like, if it's gonna break even, then it's gonna get close to breaking even, like, within the first 2 weeks or so that it's in cinema, because you make most of the money, like, in a short time after release.
Okay, actually, honestly, I have no idea how any of that works. It sounds bad.
Very few titles have some sort of renaissance in the DVD market or whatever. It's just fucking tanked.
I was talking about the international release.
Oh, no, not cats.
But I don't know, maybe someone's weird about
like,
cats.
You know what? Let's have a moment of silence for these poor fucking special effects companies, because it's not their fault. The special effects company that worked on Cats, you know, we talk about video game development and like crunch and forcing people to work massive overtime to get games out and stuff. But these special effects studios, when it comes to movies, it's the same thing, and they get no credit whatsoever. It's like, you remember the vulgar homunculus known as the original incarnation of Sonic the Hedgehog in the first versions of that movie? And they released the trailers and everyone laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed and pointed fingers and laughed and said, wow, this is gonna be fucked up. And the movie theaters realized, oh my god, we have created a vile monstrosity that disgusts people when they gaze directly at it. We have to change this. So, what do? They call in this 3D studio, it's the guys who have been working on this, but they've just been following instructions, right? They didn't decide how Sonic was gonna look. It was some fucking corporate producer or whatever who decided that. But now they're called back in, and everyone's like, oh shit, we fucked up the Sonic movie. We need you to re-3D the entire movie with a new Sonic. Just re-render everything, the entire fucking movie. Build it up again from scratch. And obviously, they put in like 80, 90 hour weeks for something for like 6 months or whatever, just crushing it to make sure that this movie would ever come out. And then new trailer was like, everyone's, oh, holy shit, this looks good. This Sonic actually looks like Sonic. And apparently now the studio is like, I mean, the movie is doing good. It's having like a moderate success or something. And people are saying that like, yeah, the Sonic movie is pretty good. I haven't seen it yet. I kind of want to, just because people...
Oh no, does that mean I have to go and see
Probably.
the Sonic movie?
I've heard that Sonic actually says fuck in this movie. And I've also heard that Dr. Eggman is an arms dealer selling weapons to the Middle East.
Aren't you allowed to say fuck once in a PG-13?
Possibly. I don't know if that's a movie thing or a TV thing, but something like that. However... You know what the reward was for this 3D studio for saving the movie by doing like 80, 90 hour week overtime shit?
Probably.
Oh, they just closed down the studio, fired everyone.
They did?
Yeah. They just closed down the studio and fired everyone after they were done with the Sonic stuff. And they were like, thanks, you're fired. We don't need you anymore. That's the respect you get as a 3D animator working in Hollywood. Same thing happened like with Cats. It was like the 3D people, they weren't done. Cats isn't done. The 3D is half finished. Which is why it looks like garbage, and they had to just push the movie out quickly so that it would be out in time for Oscar nominations. And it's just, the CG is just not done. And hey, guess what happened to the studio that worked on the 3D? Yeah, everyone fired. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. And the nerve on the Oscars of like two of the actors in Cats doing like a skit on the Oscars, sort of like joking about the bad CG and sort of like tongue in cheek, but kind of blaming the 3D studio for the movie flopping because it's their fault that the movie looked like shit. And like, fuck you! Fuck you who walked away with like your $20 million paycheck for this, while they get nothing. Fuck you, actors. Fuck you, Hollywood.
I know nothing about all of this.
All right.
Literally. I'm so uninterested in the Oscars. I don't think I read anything about them. I know that Parasite got Oscars and people are happy about it, but it's just like...
I haven't seen Parasite, but I want to see Parasite.
I haven't seen it either, but all of it just goes past me.
Yeah, Oscar's a shit show. Anywho,
Yeah.
yes, Nageki, we know you are a ghost.
Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you.
That's right. I am a ghost.
That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago, and the dome today.
Yeah.
How are they related?
How are they related?
Nageki must know something about the secrets this school holds.
He can walk through walls.
You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so.
Stop with your cryptic bullshit.
Or it might not.
Nageki?
I don't really know. I'm dead.
Nageki,
I don't got no brains no more. I saw in the school records, it says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center. ... I have become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words...
His biological clock, so that he can still have babies forever.
Yes, that makes sense.
Ah.
At the very least, I took my life through my own will.
Stopped my clock, so yeah, he committed suicide, yeah.
Yes. I'm almost sure of that.
Oh, maybe he didn't commit suicide.
Oh. So you didn't die in an accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died.
I know that in the follow-up to this, Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star, I know that Nageki is one of the main characters. So this is like...
But that means everyone else isn't there except for the teachers, because everyone else is
still
like
have
a first and second year.
We still have my theory that like everyone is suffering from amnesia and that like they were back there. So it's I talked about that. What's Final Fantasy VIII? The big plot twist is that everyone has amnesia. So who knows?
I don't remember that conversation. Maybe I am part of
It's
everyone.
been a long playthrough. We've had many conversations.
Maybe I have amnesia.
No, maybe. But I did throw out the theory that everyone here has amnesia.
Yeah. I need a clue.
Don't we all, Ryota?
There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia.
Ah.
The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical center, right? Do you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would... That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. Man, just turn it upside down, dude. The medical center has the same encyclopedias? Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9.
So they got switched.
How disorderly! Yeah.
You getting anywhere with
one
this?
of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Yeah, you're right. That's the relevant problem you should be focusing on right now.
Well,
People are dying. You're talking to a ghost.
Hey,
like a literal dead person. And also, there's some books that need reordering.
Hey, if you're clutching at straws, just clutch whatever straw you got.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have anything else here.
This is actually gonna be relevant, so let's keep on going. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of Column 9.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Volume 9.
No, it's Column 9.
Oh, this is the secret. It's a hint. It's Columbine.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we're going with this. That's how this story ends.
No, we're not gonna shoot up a school. That's too dark.
Other people are gonna shoot up the school. We know that.
Oh shit, we do.
It is gonna end with Columbine.
Oh. Looking towards 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks like just another book when it's closed, but...
It's actually a portal to never-ending story.
No.
Oh, but that's a book. You jump into the book.
I know.
Yeah.
It was written by Michel Ende. Beloved German children's book author.
What's in the box?
It's a box? It's full of files. Some sort of document?
It's not an... You never actually opened the book, Ryota? What the fuck?
They're all from 5 years ago, and no one's opened this Encyclopedia since, which just shows that no one needs them anymore. We got Wikipedia now. Anyway.
Exactly. Who would ever...
These must have been...
Who would ever borrow an encyclopedia now?
What does it... Oh, what does it say? That one. Let's see.
Yes, let's.
Operation Hatoful.
Oh my.